Imagine the high-energy machinery behind a global pop icon. Now picture the heavy, rusting infrastructure of an industrial power plant. Two different worlds, both pushed to the limit by the same constant pressure to grow or disappear. To see the risk involved, look at this chart. That pulsing slice represents the 70 to 90% of corporate deals that fail to deliver results. So why do companies keep gambling billions on a coin flip? If you want to understand the hidden mechanics of global business and the billion-dollar gambles that shape our world, hit the subscribe button. We call this process M&A, mergers and acquisitions. It's a mechanism companies use to swallow competitors to ensure their own survival. Today, we're looking at two high-stakes examples: the South Korean entertainment giant HYBE buying Ithaca Holdings, and the Japanese conglomerate Toshiba acquiring Westinghouse Electric. Success requires much more than a combined bank account. These deals are a test of resilience, where only the culturally aligned make it out intact. Before a single dollar changes hands, executives have to justify the purchase on paper. There has to be a strict strategic rationale driving the deal. In 2021, HYBE spent $1.05 billion to acquire Ithaca Holdings. They needed access to Western artist IPs, a footprint for global expansion, and top-tier management expertise, specifically from Ithaca's founder, Scooter Braun. 15 years earlier, Toshiba had a similar appetite for global reach. In 2006, they acquired Westinghouse Electric to dominate what was then called the nuclear renaissance, aiming to push their customer base far beyond Japan. If we look at this data table from a research analysis on the merger, we can trace Toshiba's boardroom logic. The acquisition was explicitly defined as an expansion of the production and a strategic drive to expand their target market. Strategic rationales look perfect on spreadsheets. But paper does not run companies. Complex human systems do. The bridge between that paper logic and reality is a process called due diligence, the deep investigative phase where corporate buyers audit their targets. This is where deals usually hide their deepest poisons. Toshiba's management effectively blinded itself during this phase. Westinghouse had been struggling since an economic downturn in the 1990s, carrying financial wounds that Toshiba simply absorbed. Once the companies merged, the human systems rejected each other. The rigid, highly structured Japanese corporate management clashed instantly with American operational styles, paralyzing the merged entity. HYBE, under Chairman Bang Si-yuk, took a different approach. They implemented an IP-centric strategy, focusing on developing products around an artist's intellectual property while giving their subsidiaries the independence required to safely integrate Ithaca's assets. Warning tone: ignoring financial red flags and failing to bridge cultural incompatibility destroys most megadeals from the inside out. This chart visualizes the Toshiba and Westinghouse merger. Cost overruns and delays forced their 2017 bankruptcy, plummeting Toshiba's finances. Conversely, the green spike traces HYBE's market capitalism post-Ithaca deal. Their stock climbed by billions, securing global dominance. HYBE achieved this victory by leveraging their newly acquired megastar IPs alongside the existing global reach of BTS, all without breaking the underlying company structure. The financial aftermath of these two deals proves a simple reality. Capital alone cannot fix an integration process that ignores the human element. Even when a merger survives its initial integration, the work is never finished. Corporate structures and individual players must remain fluid to survive long-term. The HYBE and Ithaca deal faced intense external pressures. Scooter Braun lost several high-profile clients and navigated a public masters dispute with Taylor Swift that damaged his industry standing. But the corporate organism adapted to protect itself. Braun stepped down as CEO of HYBE America, moving into an advisory role, which insulated the merged empire from his personal controversies. A successful acquisition involves a complex balance of honest due diligence, a shared strategic vision, and constant, active cultural alignment. Capital alone isn't enough. You either integrate meticulously and adapt your culture, or you end up like Toshiba, facing a bankruptcy that ripples through the global economy.